So I was the kid that read labels growing up. I was that kid. And that is one of the things that I believe strongly contributed to me being very strong into health and fitness. Okay. So here's how specifically. So I'm guessing maybe somewhere around when I was starting to get into my double digits, I would get headaches sometimes. I'm guessing it would maybe be due to maybe eating too much sugar sometimes or not drinking enough water. This just happened sometime around when I went into my double digits. And so my parents would advise me, my mom would advise me, get an Advil. So we had Advil in the medicine cabinet. Um we were mainly an Advil family, so to speak. And so I would take an Advil but I always kind of wondered about that kind of stuff. And I would read the labels and I would notice all this weird stuff. And I always kind of I wondered, like, like, what is this? What is it about a medicine pill that helps you to not have a headache, you know? And I was wondering, at least in the back of my mind, is this kind of like curing it or whatever? It's like it takes the pain away. It wasn't until a little later I actually understood that it's not really curing anything. It's just kind of like essentially masking the symptom of headache. Uh, but the main thing for me was that I noticed the side effects. I read the side effects, and you would see stuff like it can cause this organ problem, that organ problem. Don't take it if you take this because this can lead to these other kind of problems and whatnot. And that stuff bothered me to the point where I finally resolved, like I said, this could have been like maybe like the age of 11 or something like that. Like I resolved, you know what? If I get a headache, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I don't know why I got the headache, but I would rather not take the medication. Another instance was I had to have an outpatient surgery done on my foot when I was 12, and they prescribed me with codeine in pill form, of course. And that was specifically to eliminate pain, you know. And see, I didn't know a lot about codeine, but I think I maybe heard something about it in like a song, a rap song or something like that. And so I was automatically like, man, I don't know. I heard that people get addicted to painkillers and stuff like that, like this. And I remember having the pills and never not taking one of them. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to deal with the pain because I've heard people deal with addiction. I didn't really know how that worked or how people get addicted and stuff like that. But I had such an aversion to what I had heard. I was like, I don't want to risk anything to have me being addicted to anything. And so, not to mention all the side effects on that. There's another time I had like a skin condition called tinea versicolor. It's like a fungal overgrowth on your skin. And I know I had it on my face one time. That was like the most embarrassing because it was, so apparent, like your face everybody sees, but then I would have it like on my chest or especially my back. And I remember reading the back of that label, I took the medication the first time. I remember a lot of stuff on there talking about how this can damage your liver. If you take it this long, you need to go in and get liver tests periodically and whatnot. And I just didn't like the sound of that. I didn't like the idea of getting wanted blood draws because I didn't like needles anyway. And so the crazy thing about it is that I took it for the first time and it didn't work. It didn't work. And so then when another time came to take it, I actually opted for a topical method, which also itself didn't really work that well. But I resolved, I was like, if people keep on warning about liver tests, needing liver tests to see if your liver is damaged, this can't be good. So it was hard for me to just be like, it's just the necessary stuff you gotta put in with medicine or whatever. Like, I took that literally. And so then from there, I began to look more so into, okay, like, why do things happen? Like, why do I have a fungal overgrowth on my skin? Or why do I have a headache? And I started actually paying attention to like why I would get headaches and stuff like that. But anyway, that was one of the things that really pushed me into health and fitness because I just couldn't get past all the pamphlet of side effects. I just couldn't. And that again pushed me into learning more and understanding that a lot of stuff has real kind of like practical causes that sometimes it was like me, maybe eating too much sugar, which can cause fungal overgrowth, or you know uh or not getting enough sleep, or not drinking enough water might lead me to have a headache, things like that. So anyway, just for what it's worth, definitely one of the things that helped to push me into health and fitness had this YouTube channel and all that kind of stuff. Do you have anything from your past that actually pushed you into looking for videos like this, or being very interested in health and fitness? Let me know in the comments. All right, y'all have a good one. As we get older, it becomes increasingly important to maintain and build muscle. Muscle helps you burn fat, stay mobile, and can contribute to longevity. However, many people have no idea how to work out to build muscle. My mini workout series on Patreon provides you with my body weight mini workout video library. These workouts use little to no equipment, which means that you can do them in the privacy of your own home. They start at beginner level and progress from there to ensure you continue to see results. Every workout is a full body workout, hitting chest, back, legs, and glutes, as well as other muscles in between. Become a patron today and receive access to my series of mini workouts, plus access to a digital copy of my book, 8 Weeks to Transform Your Diet and Your Health. By combining the workouts with healthy diet changes, as outlined in my book, you'll definitely be on your way to weight loss, improved health, and visible results. Join me at patreon.com/SeanB2B Fitness today.